Hey guys, welcome back to Crusty Demons. I'm here again, me, Blank Tester, and Mathrox 101.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop laughing at this
Stupid game.
face.
So, we have played for 4.5 minutes. Well, we've played for almost 5 minutes, remember that. And we're going to New York. So this will be the first main level. Mathrox has not seen the game before.
I have never
you
seen
guys,
this game before.
Maybe you sat through the tutorial video, maybe you didn't. But this is the first actual level, and so we're going to go, do some challenges. We're going to go jump some cars. We're going to go listen to more horrible voice acting. We're going to get loading screens in between every menu.
Aw, man, if you look up in the dictionary, trying too hard, this game shows up, oddly enough.
Right,
under
yeah,
the
a little
definition
picture
of
of the
trying
cover.
too hard. Yeah, a little picture
Does it
of the
now?
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea, actually.
I
Look at how much loading this has to do. This floors me every time.
Alright, woo, we're in the bikes. It's just reskins. Loading.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go with the linebacker, because I don't give a shit about
Alright,
whatever.
take
Alright,
a look
I'm
how long
speeding
this
up this loading time.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, people are not... I'm not going to make you sit through another 50-second loading screen.
Oh
Okay,
God.
but here's the intro to the level.
New York, New York. Forget what you heard in the song. We in the ghetto now, Crusties. This is a dangerous place, which suits me just fine. Get up high, get on the street, get out on the roof and make this shithole your playground.
Oh, is this game rated M? Please tell me it
Make
is.
this shithole your playground.
Tell me this game is
New York,
rated M.
New York.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
rated
yeah,
M.
yeah.
Oh, thank God. That's
Alright,
just what
so
I wanted in life.
If you hit back, you can see the Devil's Checklist, which shows you all of the challenges where you need to talk to someone, some of the level-specific ones,
Pimp
of course,
in
the,
circumstance?
smash all the bail targets, stuff like that. There will be some secret challenges at the end, but those at the bottom, but those are usually just like high combo or high jump or basically setting records. And you'll see next to some of the challenges that there are certain vehicles. That means you have to be in a certain vehicle to do them.
And there are different vehicles in the game that you will switch between during the level.
Yeah.
And all but the actual bikes suck.
Yeah. So if you see the devil's head show up next to, I guess, like a cog on the right, that means you've completed one of the devil's checklist challenges. So NYC jump record, I did the biggest jump, so I've already completed one. And there's a challenge for bailing through this glass, so skydive. So, alright, here's the thing about bailing. I'm going to get a certain amount of points for bailing, and it's going to show in the red, 3,000 points for bailing. Alright, but along with that, I'm also going to get a small amount of extra points for the blood spill, which is going to overwrite the 3,000 and it's going to show up in the number of points.
So if you want to know how many points you got for that bail, fuck you, you're going to only know how many points
Or
you
this made Blank Tester and I think that the bailing system really didn't get you any points at all, which is a lie because you get all the points for bailing, it just gets overwritten immediately, but like as part of a combo or something, you get all of those. So the game kind of undermines its own system because it makes you think you get a lot less points than you think.
What am I doing up here?
And, well, we found someone who has a bike challenge, so let's do our first challenge, which is basically just driving to points and driving through them.
I
So it's just
may be too
checkpoint
late
race.
to say this, but I like how half the challenges are puns, like pimp and circumstance, and you just have one called target smash. You smash the target. I don't know why that made me
Target
laugh.
Smash is one of those that's in all of the levels.
Oh, really?
It's smashing through the 10 devil targets.
I don't know.
I mean, but the game tries as little as it can to make these look like they change up, but really you're just driving to checkpoints. And we're going to drive through more checkpoints in more challenges later on.
Oh boy, more of this.
So if you complete about, I'd say, half the challenges in a level, you can move on.
Complete.
Go
I
ahead.
thought Freak Style was trying too hard, but no. This definitely overrides Freak Style.
What did you think about Freestyle Metal X?
Oh, that was also trying way too hard, but this somehow is trying even harder.
Yeah, this one's trying way too hard.
My brother has a rod like that!
I mean, what were they even going for? Who was this targeted to?
This is targeted to kids who think,
What are they like? Oh man, Tony Hawk's too kiddie. I gotta play a more adult game than Tony Hawk. I know.
Precisely.
That's precisely the demographic.
And this is probably why I've never heard of it,
Do you think
too.
nobody exists who has that mindset?
You're watching this now, but imagine playing the game, trying to drive in a straight line, trying to pay attention to the balance counter, trying to not run into anything. Jesus Christ, it's a mental mindfuck. This game is way too busy.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
And to be perfectly honest, this is one of the least busy levels.
Yeah.
Did I say Jesus Christ? Whoops, I meant to say hell spawn hell.
Wow,
After all, we're
good
on hell.
one.
Wow, you sure put them in their place.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is Crusty D.
Crusty demons. You don't understand how you don't understand how stupid that name sounds to me, and it obviously sounds that stupid to Matt too. But I mean, it doesn't matter to me that was the name of their motorcycle or their whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you get to drive the mini pimp car.
I need a different vehicle for this challenge. Well, the
Some
vehicle
pimp and
is right around the
circumstance
building,
right
so
here.
I'm gonna
So
go.
if you guys weren't cringing before, when you see him in the pimp car, you'll be.
If you weren't cringing, who is not cringing?
I don't know.
watching this?
Somebody somewhere. Okay, loading screen.
Somebody somewhere who's literally just already closed down the video and stopped.
Okay, there we go.
So
Is this the freaking Burger King game on the Xbox 360? What is this?
So,
Yeah,
of all the things to care about and do, they changed up the physics on the different vehicles. Like in the pimp car, you cannot jump like at all. Well, you can, but you'll get like 2 inches of height.
What's the point?
Be my knight in shining armor?
No, not in that car. You don't.
Now she's a hoe,
Yeah.
and you gotta
She's a hoe.
you
and
gotta run down her former
run down
pimps.
them pimps. So far we've talked to a shady mob dealer, mob guy,
who was a stereotype.
some chick with a ridiculous accent, and a hoe.
Well, you know, when I was
This is
playing
New
Tony
York.
Hawk, I was thinking,
Yeah.
oh man, you know, Tony Hawk really doesn't have enough crime in it. We need some more of that.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, only if Grand Theft Auto was like watered down and complete shit.
What the heck is going on?
So in this mission, you basically just drive to objectives. It's just that you have to interact with someone by running them over.
Also, you have very little idea of where the objectives are other than that stupid fucking radar.
At least they
I
give
like how
you
you
the
just
radar.
missed him.
I mean, I guess they give you the radar, but
This
again,
didn't
this
even
is
hit him.
This is one of the less confusing levels as far as I've seen.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my
and you can
God.
tell, like, this is really confusing. There are back streets. I mean, right now, if you just pause the video and try to map out in your mind where everything is, unless you're like a fucking cartographer
Yeah.
by trade, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to map out this fucking level.
There's a level I'm seriously considering trying to map out for you guys because how long did it take us to realize you had to jump through a building to get to the other half of the level?
About an hour.
Yeah. About an hour.
Which the game
Oh,
counted
this
as
is on
about
the original
10
Xbox,
seconds.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is on the original Xbox.
Again, keep in mind I was at about 5 minutes of playtime when I started this level. Also, this isn't going to make any sense, but this car controls way too well. Like, I just do C's around people when I try to hit
Yeah,
them.
no, it
It's
makes
way
sense.
too precise.
Its turning is way too tight. Like, it's really hard to like drift. Is that what you're saying?
I guess at
game-
least you get points for roadkill.
Yeah, I mean, you get roadkill, vandalism, and it gives you more boost.
You know that's what GTA was missing. Points for roadkill. Whoa.
Pimp and circumstance.
Mission complete.
And so after every mission, I don't really know if this is a good thing or not, but it takes you back to the marker for the person who gave it to you.
It's great for when you don't want to know how the whole level is laid out.
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
gonna do the vandalism challenge, but you can't do it in
No,
this
no,
car.
go do the mission for Andrew Delicious.
You can't do the vandalism challenge in this car. You
That was
have
his
to do-
name.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do it. Oh, by the way, Andrew Delicious, listen to his fucking voice, I think, coming up.
Okay.
He's the one who sounds like Tommy
Okay,
when you
cool.
drive up to him. When you drive up to him.
Hey there.
Oh,
Back in the day, we used to
Sorry,
race
in
these
reverse.
streets like
He
it
gets
was
more
a
nerdy.
Grand Prix. Some dope
Pretty
Monaco
spry
style
for an old
we
black
clocked
guy.
Some
Some
ice
dope
cold
Monaco
times,
style
super
shit.
cool. You reckon you could beat my
What
record?
is this?
You reckon you could beat my record? I set my record back in the 1820s. My name is Dick Bohr.
After watching this video, you could probably take a written test on New York stereotypes and pass with flying colors.
Man, I took this record.
Did you
I
say
made this
flying
record right
colors?
after the
You racist
emancipation.
son of a bitch.
Colors.
Okay, so we got another mission where you drive through checkpoints.
Drive through checkpoints.
Great. That's what we
bet
wanted.
this-
More of those. Oh, and you have 3 seconds to get 7 more. Okay. What?
Then
you
just blow up the
exploded?
vehicle.
Just blow the fuck up?
Yeah.
That can happen. Why can that happen?
Because you take
Because you're driving a car, okay? There's got to be some semblance of realism, okay?
But driving your motorcycle around doesn't get destroyed. does it?
Yeah, well, you're just not.
Is this like a San Francisco runabout where the motorcycle was invincible but everything else could explode?
Well, the motorcycle you can actually do tricks in, so you run a risk of bailing from those.
I was about to say the motorcycle you could actually have fun in, but that's a lie.
Well, actually, this doesn't contradict you, but I'd still prefer the motorcycle over any other shit vehicle.
Well, right.
Because you get in a vehicle and all these challenges just become
I mean, that's
fucking
like
races.
saying you'd rather eat Vegemite than
racist.
piles of shit.
I mean,
but
since the game
it's
is
Vegemite still.
Since
so.
the game is technically designed for the motorcycles, you can get stuff like get a big combo in this location, or do this big jump transfer, or stuff that doesn't require
Loading
you to
screen.
talk to people.
Because this game is technically
That change ride should
designed.
be changed to pimp
Yeah.
ride. Is there a pimp my ride option? There should
Nope.
be. Dang it, that needs to be.
That
in
sounds
this
like
game.
something that
Would
might
make
be
this game
funny
better.
or fun.
Yeah.
And look, some
Okay,
stuff
so
you can do.
these things that I'm driving through are devil tokens. They just give you a little bit of points, like
And a
So
little
they're
bit
like
of
the
booster.
point
And a little
token
bit of
from
booster.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1,
Yeah.
right? They're
Yeah.
like the point token.
They show up if you like leave the level.
But
They
again,
show up if
Matt,
you
notice
leave the
there's
level.
no total points.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah. Oh.
It's kind of really awkward.
Oh, hang on. This is
Like-
the guy who sounded like, "Come over here," and then I think
Our organization's been
totally different voice.
We oversee this district, maintain the
Oh,
status
hold on,
quo.
hold on.
District, man. You want to be a part of that status quo? We got a little test. You know how these things go down. There's 3 of us to impress. It starts with me.
Oh,
Let's
I know
go.
how these
Okay,
things go
yeah.
down.
So here's how these things go. There's an area. You do tricks. You get a certain number of points. You knock that guy back, knock that guy down, and then you go to the next area and get the same number,
Yeah,
or
okay,
get
so
more points.
Here I'm gonna bail. I need 3,000 points, and I bail for 3,000 points, and I pass the score thing. So you obviously get points from bailing, but then when this is over,
Okay, I'm
it's gonna say
impressed,
like,
but I'm
"Wow,
a
you've got
pushover.
500 points
PJ's in the
for that
old
blood
factory.
loss.
for that blood
See
loss
if you
thing."
can impress him.
Which I still don't get. Why? What's
Yeah,
the point of
yeah.
tallying up the fucking
If you weren't
blood
paying attention,
loss?
and if you didn't know, you'd think like, "Wow, only 472 points? What the fuck?" But again, kind of undermining its own thing. There's a transfer here. I'm not really gonna get it, but I'm still gonna get it.
Death Wish.
So this is like the Thrasher magazine from EA Skate, except for stupid and broken.
Yes.
Yeah.
More than Thrasher magazine from EA Skate was already.
Yeah. Actually.
Look at the blood
Look at that
running
blood,
all
yeah.
the way down the wall.
Beautiful. Also, what are those arrows?
Are you sure that's blood and he didn't
Those
just spill
arrows
some
are,
paint
like,
on the way
You
down?
can move him in that way or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you have a thumbstick. You could move in any of those directions.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, then why do they need an arrow?
I think
Do you see big arrows on screen when you're playing Halo?
the arrows might be.
They tell
like-
you which directions you can
I-
move.
I
You can
thought-
move in any direction.
I thought the.
I want that in Halo. Can someone mod that into Halo now?
Like
big
big
arrows
fucking arrows that
in
just
which direction?
point in different directions, and then you're like, how about Tony Hawk? Does that appear in Tony Hawk?
I'm not
That
John.
is
I'm like
so
riding
cool.
around there, big fucking arrows in my
might
way.
be something else.
I
don't
can't tell you how many times I boot up Tony Hawk and I'm like, oh, which directions can I turn in? I don't know. I'm just so
Like,
confused all the time.
no, that's my point. It might be something else, but we have no fucking idea. Because this game doesn't tell us shit. I mean, the first time we played, there were so many things that we had so many big questions about. I mean, not the least of which were, like, gameplay questions. Like,
Yeah.
what are those... We still don't know what those wheels really mean.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
the numbers and, like... Obviously, they're indicating how
The
much...
numbers,
okay,
how
Mason,
much
what do they
vertical
mean?
movement...
Here's the other thing. If you crash on a ramp, intentionally or not, you'll get spawned back on the ramp, like, right up at the lip. It's like, what am I gonna fucking do with the 5... No.
inches.
5 inches of runway space you gave me. Like, I always need to back up.
That's what you gotta use
again.
Super
What else you
Nitro
gonna do?
for.
Oh my god.
Or back the fuck up like a normal human being.
I know, but why didn't they back it the fuck up for me? That's what I'm asking. Okay, well.
I'm Archer.
So you're gonna be part
My
of the
name is
problem.
Archer, and I am
Part
from
of the
Saint Church.
solution.
Oh god.
Show me what you got.
Archer kind of sounds like Ark.
Kind of.
Maybe.
So yeah, you
Take
have to
out
do
the
more points this
CHER.
time. Right.
So, like, when you actually do tricks, it's like if you keep a combo going, the first trick you do is worth 1x, second trick you do is 2x, 3x, 4x, whatever. And you can rack up a decent amount of points by that. You can also rack
Wow,
up...
you didn't get any vertical credit for that.
Yeah, but I think I bailed, like, at the top of the jump.
Yeah, you should get vertical credit for that.
I think it only counts, like, upward movement.
That's stupid.
Not disagreeing with you, again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that leg.
But I mean, like, viable strategy.
That's a
Gang
great
bang.
Complete.
So we've done, what, like,
Oh, man,
10
really?
missions
Gang
and the
bang,
race is
come on.
available.
Complete without a ride on the
Unlock the new photo.
Better to hold an underground
We've been unlocking
race
shit for doing these missions.
I don't know. I haven't seen a single one of these fucking photos because I have no interest in looking at
Yeah,
it.
no.
Oh, yeah, you unlocked a new move.
We unlocked new
And you
moves,
unlocked new
random,
bikes and
random
shit.
amounts of bikes.
You mean you unlocked new skins for your old
Actually,
bikes?
yes. The Raven Mark II.
Hold the
Yeah,
shot.
There's a Raven Mark II, but you were telling. Do you want me to just spoil the thing you told me about the Mark II bikes, like loading them? I'll just spoil it. So when you're picking your bike, like right at the beginning, they let you pick like the Raven Mark One or the whatever.
How did that break anything?
The
Raven
other
Mark II. Or
I don't know
whatever.
the other bikes, but if you want to go to a Mark II bike, you have to load the first bike so that you can see the Mark II version,
Yeah.
and then you
Wow.
can. That's how you can tell whether or not you've even fucking unlocked it, because you have to wait until it's loaded. The
mind-blowing.
the nose
Yeah.
picker bike, nose picker Mark One.
All right. So, sorry to stop you. We
Look
get
at
into
that
the
fucking
we
shit.
get into the race, and we actually have a whole new option of bikes we need to pick from. These look more like race bikes or such, and you're like,
Something, yeah.
Okay. Because the race scene uses completely different bike sets with completely different tricks and whatever.
And
Why?
I don't know why you would ever want wheelie or stoppy.
Yeah.
So whatever those
Stoppy?
stats do,
Yeah. We're gonna let you see
just
the
fuck them.
we're gonna let you see the race before I bitch about why there's like tricking options for the bikes and stuff like that.
By the
Okay.
way, the first times we played
Okay.
through these races, they were fucking horrible.
And they're still fucking horrible.
Are they?
By the way, the loading screens are just as long.
Look at this.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because it has to load all new geometry because it's
Yeah.
in an entirely different place. Which, by the way, if I
Man,
remember,
GTA San Andreas booted up
if I
faster in this.
if I
Jesus
remember
Christ.
correctly, Sonic 06 booted up faster
Yeah.
than this.
Excuse me, commuters, other travelers, and assorted bums. We have an announcement. Phone home, people. You're gonna be home late tonight. The trains will be delayed. There's danger on the tracks. Get off the escalators. Stand away from the platform. We're coming through.
Look out,
Okay,
people.
did you guys
We're gonna
see how-
delay
did
your
you-
trains.
Did you guys see how busy this level's gonna look? Well, guess what? It's gonna look even busier than you thought because there's rain splattering on your fucking screen and other riders and the trains glaring in your fucking face.
Yeah, there's so much shit going on.
Oh my god.
which
Whoa, you're going
is
so
tough.
fast. I think I'm getting sick.
It's like, I mean, obviously, like, there's something to be said about like boring levels. Like, we you hate to play on boring levels, but this is so busy. There's so much shit going on screen. It's hard to keep yourself going straight.
Yeah.
Again, I'm really late to this, but I like how his look out, people. We're gonna delay your trains. Like that was the worst thing he could think of to do.
Well, I mean, he's
yeah.
not like the worst.
The worst.
But he's pretty.
devil.
Yeah, he's not the worst devil. He lives in like the second level of heck.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
You know,
he's
he's
starting
not-
back here.
Not quite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and if you crash, you might as well just restart.
Might as well just restart. So I'm like, oh man, I fucked up.
Cause the fucking great.
Oh,
And
god,
then
and
you
you
gotta
gotta
load
wait
the
50
whole thing.
seconds all over
It's gotta
again.
load the whole fucking thing again.
Obviously he sped this up, but
All
like
right, so
like the
let's
other
see,
fucking racers,
Yeah.
they don't crash into
They don't
fucking
crash
anything.
into anything. Okay.
Ever.
So let's outline this race, alright? Technically, okay, good things. You are faster than the other racers, even if you just drive without boost. So actually, it's probably best for you to never use boost and actually focus on being able to ride. Because boosting will make you out of control fast for a short bit at the expense of being out of control. I'd like to say this is one of those races. I mean, they've got like alternate paths and shortcuts and stuff. I'd like to say this is one of those where I can take like the normal path lap 1 and then show some more shortcuts in lap 2 and then show some more shortcuts. But honestly, if you don't pick the best shortcuts and the best route on all 3 laps and never crash, you're not going to win.
In fact, really that never crashing part is, I think, the most vital thing.
Yeah,
if you crash once, all the guys will just race right past you and you'll be in 6th place.
I get a surprising amount of leeway in this race. I actually mess up kind of
The
bad.
first time we played this, it took us more than an hour. And it was really, really frustrating. I left because he was getting really pissed off.
Wow. Yeah.
I feel like I don't even have anything to say. This kind of speaks for itself.
And look at this. This is like, it's just really, really, like, it requires precision and a ton of
going
skill.
so fast.
It's going
It's
really
sick.
fast. I mean, if you're into this kind of intense racing with no room for error, I guess.
Play a Burnout game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Don't play Crusty Demons.
Or play Wipeout.
Or play Wipeout.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I mean, again, the racing isn't even the main focus of the game, but you have
Why
to
is it
pass this
here?
level to get on to the next level. So,
Why is the racing even like why?
Because the developers decided to make race levels and have you play through them.
and of
Why
course, you can
though?
still do tricks. You can still do
Yeah.
tricks in this.
Here's the thing, you're going to see afterwards, and I think I'm going to pause on the thing to give future me time to talk about it, but fuck it, I'm going to do it now. You can do air tricks, you can do ground tricks, you can do bails. There are different air tricks and ground tricks than there are for
The regular
things.
Jesus.
Never do ground tricks, and if you bail, what's the fucking point in
Right.
standing there and making a pose and
Oh my
doing
god,
shit?
you weren't kidding. Those guys just fly past you.
Yeah, I'm still in second, but like I dared to do a trick, which they take twice as long in this reason.
Now you're in
Fifth
6th place.
For some reason, I didn't restart. For some reason, I thought, oh, fuck it. And I'm somehow gonna come back, but
Well, don't call it a comeback. You've been here for years.
we have been here for years.
It feels like we've been here for years
Yeah.
because of those fucking loading times.
I mean, look, seriously, me just driving without boost and just staying in a straight line is getting me further than when I do go all out. And is making me crash into less things. There we go.
Bam.
Right at the end, yeah.
Ooh.
Overall time 2 minutes 50
2:50,
seconds
yeah.
for that fucking
Not
race.
including the 5 minutes it took to load the race.
And the 40 minutes of fucking
Yeah,
trying
I actually,
over and over.
yeah. Well,
Not 40.
none of that was, well, I edited the loading times, but I did get this second try, but I did cut out one event in the main level that I just completely screwed up. So I'd say I've maybe been in-game and playing for a good, at
5
least
years.
15 minutes. No, let's actually...
That
just-
he's cut some of it out, but
Yeah.
15 minutes of game time. It should be.
That's...
Approx.
Actually, that's going to come into play at the start of the next episode. So next episode, we're going to go to Cancun.
Hooray.
And we're going to have fun in the sun. Yay, right.
Yay right. Yeah,
on.
fun in
Yay
the sun,
right.
yay right.
Crusty demons.
Crusty semen.
So I'm gonna
Yep.
play through the game. There was a couple short moments in our first playthrough where we thought it'd be a let's not play, but I said fuck it, I'm gonna do this fucking game.
You decided to power through, and now
I'm
you're
decided
regretting it.
to power through, and I think I can do it. So, Crusty demons.
Alrighty.
See you
Good
next
luck.
time.
See
Ballin'.
you guys next time.